Alright, so this is an introduction video to my 1984 Nissan Maxima. These went by different names, like either it's like the Datsun 810 Maxima, the Datsun 810 Deluxe, or I just call it the Maxima. So, what this car is, if you don't know what these are, it's the first gen Maxima. Well, I kind of consider these the second gen because in 1977 they had the 810, which is like the precursor, the proto Maxima, and then in 1981 they started using the Maxima name. So this is a 910 chassis. What's cool about these is S13 stuff bolts on, so that's what I'm doing right now. I already mounted up the subframe of an S13 with the rack. I just had to put a little extender from Part Shop Max PBM to make it fit. It really lined up perfectly. The rear holes line up like excellent. I just had to drill an extra hole for the front because the S13 spacing on the bolts is just a little bit wider. I put a little sleeve in there, just dropped the sleeve and ran a bolt through it, and it seems to be holding fine. These are CX Racing, like used CX Racing RB mounts, just to keep it nice and simple. And what's cool is you could bolt well, now I could bolt S13 knuckles easier, but if you're still on the stock Maxima subframe, you could do the same thing. So it's on some, like, you know, basic marketplace blowing up coilovers so I could move the car in and out. And my friend vandalized it. Santos with the, I guess shout out to him, the one with the UZ, the last video. It has a GK Tech RCC kit. You can actually see it in there. Megan Racing tension rod bracket, braided fuel brake lines, and calipers off an M30. And it has decent angle, much more than stock. And my goal is to get the RB in here and have a Arab drift style drift car. I think it'll be unique. This chassis is very underrated. I have another one. I have a diesel one, which I'll show in another video. But you know, just to have a interesting car, you know, something different compared to all the S chassis, all the do BMW people call the E chassis, you know, the E46s, E36s, and 350Zs and Vets. And so boring, you know, build something interesting. So that's what I'm doing here. So other than those mods I had done stuff to the rear. I could get a light and I could show you guys. Got all my stickers. So the rear on these cars uses a R180, but I upgraded to a R200 out of a, I think that's a 2AZX diff that they just swapped the 4.6 ring and pinion. And I got it for a really good deal, and those ring and pinions are not cheap for the long nose R200. And I guess for the Maxima people who stumble across this video, I'm using a S12 rear differential mount with 2AZX turbo axles. They all fit perfectly. My car has like no rust, which is nice. Just on these Maximas, they rust around the windshield. This one's not that bad, but it's getting there. Also, these came with a sunroof. I deleted it. I just riveted it on a aluminum plate. So when you open and close the door, it sounds like a shed. Interior, we'll go in here. I'm using a Sparco seat with S13 rails, and I did have to modify the rear. It's kind of, I don't want to show it, but it looks like crap, but I made it work. But the fronts do line up perfectly. And then I also put manual pedals in. This was an automatic car. And there's the little phonograph, the talking bitching Betty. Interior is pretty. I'm trying to gut it out, make it as light as possible. And this is the lip I got. It's a Volvo, I think 740. I don't really know, but I just saw that lip, saw someone else use it, so I got it. And I guess a little background on this exact car is I got it off the original owner who parked it in 2002. She told me she got, oh no. It appears we have a guest. Oh, that's on the tree. All right. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Traba.
No change, please.
No change. No change. Oh. Do you have $1?
No, you're gonna give me $1, sir.
All right. All right. So we're going to be bleeding our brakes today.
Mine first.
Really? Okay, so this car sat since 2002, and the brakes are fucked, basically. No other word for it. We're gonna bleed the reservoir. I'm just gonna crack these lines open and bleed it from there. I don't think this. I need bleeder valves.
You haven't bench bleeded yet?
I tried to, but it didn't go that well.
That'll do just fine. That'll be our bench.
That'll be our bench. Yeah, the bench is the car. Luckily, we have enough angle we could get to the bleeder hose right here pretty easily.
Pretty good, eh, Gwen?
Oh, Goyon. Oh, can't say that. Only I can.
Ow!
Oh yeah, it has like
Wires are showing?
yeah, wires are showing. Yeah, we're gonna bleed the brakes, and we're gonna get this car out of here soon. We're gonna take it to my main house so we can put the RB in it.
Sweet.
All right, let's get to work. All right, so you bled the brakes. That's the fluid that came out of it. Yuck. And the booster is bad. So I'm gonna put my hand down here, pump it. You kind of can see it. Yeah. I gotta get a new booster. But at least I gotta get it down my driveway and put the RB in it. So that's another problem for another day at least. But yeah. So that's my introduction to my 84 Maxima. Stay tuned because we're gonna put the RB in it. Very exciting.
Woo!